Hip hop. Ice Cube. This for hip hop. This for Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. This for Illmatic. This for Nas. We will live forever. Believe that. All right?
Like the first time I heard, fuck Jay-Z. You been on my dick. You 36 in a karate class. Like that shit. You see how fucking excited I'm getting? Because I was at a time in my life. Either, like, I was listening to
Nas or Jay Electronica.
Well, it's Nas because Nas is my favorite rapper, because it's Nas.
Right.
What do you mean? It's Nas. Nas is Nas. He's like ordained in our video game to be the best rapper and considered. It's Nas. His name is synonymous with greatest. I played basketball against him, and that's when I knew hip hop was dead.
You know, he can't. He can't ball for shit. Nas.
Oh, yeah. Nas is one of my favorite rappers of all time. He might be my number one.
You said he was your favorite
He's
ever.
my number one.
I wanted to ask you, is he still your favorite ever?
I think he still is. I don't think I've heard anybody who raps that hits me in the same way. Again, I think because it's such a New York sensibility he has, he sounds like the guys I grew up with, like that raspy voice, that delivery, but he's also so intelligent, and I always felt like he was so smart. And I just love that. I just love his style.
I need 4 more. I need a top 5. Top 5 MCs.
Who's the greatest rapper from a lyrics, like a wordsmith perspective in hip hop history, or some of the greatest? Maybe some candidates.
Let's name a few. I mean, you're going to have to start with Rakim. You know, you're going to have to pick Coogee Rap in there. You know what I mean?
So going
beat his, they copied his and they made it theirs. But point being made, but I'll name a couple more. I got to put Nas in that category. You know,
he was saying put Nas on the record.
Oh, and Jay and Nas were beefing at the time.
Well, he just won.
Oh, wow.
That was right after either. Yeah.
Well, who won that one to you?
Nas won.
Easy. Why do we not remember that? Like,
because he just Nas won that
Depends
battle.
which records we in.
No, that's crazy. It's called Ethering someone for a reason. It's not called whatever.
Takeover was way harder.
But nobody calls damn you really took him over.
Yeah, look.
You ethered him.
That ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow.
You got people there. Look. Who's best is to the actual, the fans' perception of the artist. Because if they're really passionate about you, then you're the best.
He left Rockefeller after that.
Yeah.
He said,
I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas.
Wait, we rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. And he's like, I think I got to buy Def Jam. I need a new label.
That was
One of the reasons that I picked Halftime, though, is because there's some rhyme schemes on there that most rappers to this day probably can't do. And